I'm just getting ready a piece of slate with some carved letters for filling the letters with white resin. So it's Welsh black slate, and it's going to be filled with white resin packed with titanium dioxide powder. So the usual way of cutting carving lettering is the V cut. So the sides of the letters are cut down to a sharp V just in the bottom of the letter, whereas as you can see, these are, well, they're horrible. They're rough in the bottom, it looks a real mess. But in fact the outline of the letters is absolutely fine. It's nice and crisp and sharp. They go in quite steep, and in the bottom of the letters you can see all this rough material, and that's good. That gives a good purchase, a good keying for the resin to help it stick in the openings. So I'm just going to finish off the A, then get it ready to put the resin into the letters. Okay, I'm ready to fill my carved lettering with white resin. So lettering is there, let's get some resin mixed up. I use this stuff which is Jolly Vertical Gold, which is kind of a straw goldy colour. So I need to dye that to fill it with some white powder, mineral powder. Now I need about 50 grams, I think, of the resin. So let's get that weighed out. Okay, that doesn't look very pretty at this point. I think I've got all of the cavities in the letters completely covered, and I'd rather have too much so that the whole thing is raised above the surface and can be sanded down flat, rather than have some dips which might need to be refilled later on. So I'll give that a couple of hours to set and then start sanding down. The slate is all rubbed down, cleaned up very nicely. Last job is to apply a little bit of slate oil to the surface, and we should be all done. The slate oil is a mixture of linseed oil and natural turpentine, and it just brings out the contrast. It blackens the slate, doesn't change the colour of the infill in the letters, and when the turpentine has evaporated off, it just leaves the thin layer of oil on the surface, which itself just dries out a little bit, just left for a day or so, and you end up with this beautiful contrasty finish.